Alrighty guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. As you can see, brand new world. Yeah, so this is a snapshot video. Ooh, flower biome. This is 1.17, and we spawned right next to this wonderful mountain biome, and if we just climb up here, right behind me, over that shoulder, we have our new mob, the goat. Yes, so Bedrock Edition, you already have the goat. This is Java Edition. We finally have the goat. Look at that thing. Come back here. So the goat has a few properties, which are kind of cool. First off, the ramming effect. So if we grabbed some wood, it's possible that he would come through and ram it, but it seems like this has not been added quite yet. So that's kind of a bummer. He just kind of walks around it, well, walks into it more like it. So yeah, also the snowier snow. If we just, oh, there's the jump. Yeah, sorry, still trying to get over that sickness. Anyways, but yeah, they can jump up to 10 blocks tall. But they're supposed to avoid the snowier snow. And it seems like they just kind of walk into it. We'll see if he jumps over, but it seems like they just kind of, oh. Yeah, so he just kind of goes through it instead of avoiding it. They're supposed to, like, jump to avoid it. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyways, but that's the goat. You can also milk it and stuff like that. So that's kind of a fun addition. Yeah, so he doesn't jump over it. He just goes through it. That'll come later, I'm assuming, but yeah, snowier snow. Kind of fun. But you also fall faster through it now. Doesn't take quite as long to get down to the bottom. So that's kind of nice as well. So the biggest thing that has been added is goats. And once again, looks like he is freezing himself. Yeah, so that's the goats. So it's kind of fun. You can breed them with wheat, and they have a possibility of having multiple baby goats at once. So that's kind of fun. Anyways, so yeah, I wasn't able to record, but I'll just pop that screenshot up right here. So once again, options, accessibility, and monochrome logo. So kind of a fun new little add-on. There's another goat. There's actually a lot of them. Holy cow. But yeah, so they are naturally spawning in the world, which is really, really cool to see. You got goats and sheep. There's a lot more detail in the goat, that's for sure, than the sheep. But all kind of cool. So those are the... Oh wow, he just jumped way high. There he goes. It's a little laggy right now, but... Alrighty, well, in addition to these lovely fun little goats, there's also been some changes, especially to your ores, mainly your, wow, I think I just passed right over diamonds, but mainly your diamond ore and your iron ore. So iron ore, there's a little bit more of it spawning naturally in your world, and diamond ore, they can now spawn at a little bit bigger of chunks, so you can potentially find a little bit more of it when you do find it. But there's also some additions to some caves. They've once again changed some of the just kind of design elements as well as just the generation. You have a little bit better, if you want to call it, chances of a little bit better of chances to find mega caves, I believe is what they call them. But basically caves, just these massively large caves. And so we're just kind of coming down here, seeing what we can find. There's also some changes to the mine shafts when they're in big caverns. This is a cool cave. Just a slit right down, kind of fun. And this also, we'll talk about the mine shafts in just a second. This shows you, this is the end. This is what, Y level, or Y level -2 right here. But as you can see, there's now chances to find deep slate up, I believe, all the way to Y level 20. And we're up at Y level 16. So that is kind of fun. There's a little bit more deep slate if you don't want to get down below Y negative. Basically into the negative numbers. If you don't want to get down there, then you don't have to. But the changes to this is the height and depth of the chain slash, what are they? The wooden pillars that support these in open caverns have been increased, so that you can now have longer chains and deeper wooden pillars. So that's kind of a fun little addition. Inside of these larger caves, you can now, this is like a mega cave, if you will. But I haven't seen any. They're called toothpick pillars, where they're like single. Well, it's probably a good thing we haven't seen any. They're like single wide pillars going straight up to the top and down to the bottom. Those have been decreased in finding. In addition to that, once again, just caves adjustments and ore distribution. I'm trying to find like little pockets here and there. It's kind of hard to find. But as well as the goats spawning naturally, we have now, let's see if we can find some. We can now spawn, wow, this is cool. At nighttime you can see all the amethyst glowing. That is really cool and pretty. But in these underwater sections, you can now find naturally spawning squid and naturally spawning axolotls. But there usually seems to be up higher. I'm trying to find them again, but should have recorded last time. They're kind of fun, as well as the glow squid can be found in these water areas, if you will. There's this ring of fire down here. This is interesting, these little pockets of lava. This is literally like a ring of fire. Interesting. Anyways, but I'm not finding any, but you can now have axolotls and you can now have glow squid spawning naturally in your worlds in these underwater caves, and the glow squid looks so cool. I wish I was recording when I found them prior, but it makes this mysteriously, like, mysterious looking and really cool. This is a mega cave. Holy cow. It looks super cool. And you just have this glowing effect. And yeah, it looks cool. Once again, nothing in that one. These mega caves, yeah, you can definitely find them a lot more. This would be a perfect spot to find them. Little axolotls. Or the glow squid. Both would be really cool to find in here right now. In this little aquifer. Alright, let's just spawn some in, show you what it looks like. Alrighty, so we've got our glow squid. Let's just spawn a few in here. Look at that. got the glow lichen, which I didn't place, that's natural. And underwater, some glow lichen down there. But these glow squids really do, they glow, especially when they're in their specific areas, which they're supposed to be down in these caves. So it'll be really cool to find them here. And then you'll find axolotls. Now axolotls will go and attack the glow squids, as well as a few other ocean areas like cod, salmon, tropical fish. What was the other two? The Elder Guardian and the regular Guardians. They will attack all of those. So kind of helpful, but after 2 minutes, they will stop. So basically, they have a cooldown. So they'll help you for 2 minutes. This is interesting. And I keep messing that up. So it's really kind of interesting because they will help you, but once they kill something, they have a 2-minute cooldown, and they can no longer help you for those 2 minutes. This is interesting, a cave underneath the water. Anyways, but yeah, so they will help you, but only so much because they have that 2-minute cooldown. This is a toothpick. So these have been reduced drastically, like you don't find them much at all now. But these mega caves are, well, mega. They really are. They are awesome looking. And the tuff that they've sprinkled in instead of andesite, I think looks amazing. And how they've gotten rid of tuff for around the amethyst. If you didn't know that, amethyst now spawned with polished basalt is all. And so, wow, this goes from, yeah, look at that. To come through this cave right here and just go glow squid. Like, that is cool. But these things just go. And then back to another mega cave. Holy cow. Yeah, so here's another amethyst. If you didn't know, all smooth basalt. Go watch my, 2 ago video? 2 times ago, something like that. Snapshot video. To be in survival mode, wandering through these, like, they're gonna be so dangerous, but yet so cool. It's like the Abba caving video in real life. These massive, massive caverns. Holy cow. How huge. Oh my gosh, this is what I love. Are these multi-leveled sections. That's so cool, guys. And just popping down underneath. But honestly, like, you've got fish in here, and it'd be cool to find a shipwreck. You shouldn't, but it would be cool to see. Like, just to swim down and through all of this. And then you can have your axolotls all in here, and glow squid throughout this entire thing. And then just, like, to come across a cave like this, coming across a cave like this with this glow squid just littering the place would be so cool to see. And I love how they've designed the glow squid too, like the ends of the tentacles, how they glow more, and so when they go out and then back in, it just looks so cool. Anyways, this is just amazing. But yeah, so for the most part, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a few additions like axolotls. They'll target more the hostile mobs as well. Bees will now go after and pollinate through the azalea trees, or like the little bush tree things, the small ones. So that's kind of a cool addition to it. They won't go after the non-flowering version, so it has to be the flowering version. But yeah, for the most part, that's the update. And oh wow, this is cool. Like, it really is kind of funny because it's like you've got the Swiss cheese caves, you got the string caves, you got the noodle cave, like all these different cave types. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, you'll find these little dripstone patches in your caves now. That's kind of a fun addition. And then like these toothpick ones, and like, but you just get into one of these cave sources and you can just go like, oh, here we go. This is exactly what we were talking about earlier. So yeah, these pillars have increased their height, and these have increased their height for taller sections, as well as these. There they are. Wow, 5. 6 is the max and 2 is the least amount that you can find. And then same with your shipwrecks. You can get, I think, 2 to 6 moss block, or maybe it's just 2. But you can get moss blocks now in shipwrecks, as well as some different trades have been changed for getting moss block and dripstone block and a few others with the stonecutter and the wandering trader. So I guess there was a few more things. Sorry about that. But guys, this has been the update of this snapshot for 1.17, and I think it's a pretty good one. They've added the goat, and I love it. So yeah, this has been really quite fun. Oh, whoops. It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
I can't open this now. Sorry. Yeah, so instead of pillars, they're chained up. Anyways, we're just gonna get away from there so we don't have to watch some squids die. You know how it is. Anyways, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye!